Joining us now is Alan Branhagen. He is the Executive Director of the Natural Land Institute. And Alan is grateful that I opted not to celebrate National Nude Day, at least for the time being. But Alan, I have a question for you. Why don't you ever see hippos hiding in trees?
Oh, God. I'll let you answer that one.
Because they're really, really good at it.
Oh, God.
There's your dad joke for the day. Now, we're talking tree. You actually, well, we'll get into the history of the Tree of the Month program, but you are here now to reveal July's Tree of the Month. And you said it's a pair of trees.
It's a pair of trees. Like you said, not a pear tree, but a pair of trees. They are very rare American chestnuts, and they're on private land in Freeport, Illinois.
Okay.
So,
well, look, oh man, they stand regally there, don't they?
Yes, they are. And one of them will, well, it measures to be the new state champion American chestnut.
For American chestnut. You say it's rare to have this type of tree in Illinois, or this part of Illinois?
Anywhere. It is a tree that was once really abundant, and then it's the chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
That's
it's the one
tree.
that
there's a few of them blossoming there, or
really
whatever they do.
Delicious nuts, and it was just a massive tree growing all over the East Coast, as far west as southern tip of Illinois. And then in 1902, some logs of some infected Japanese chestnut trees were brought to New Jersey, and that blight transferred to our American chestnuts and literally wiped them all out.
So they're not coming back?
They're functionally extinct. And
really?
So these remnant trees, some settlers brought these out to Freeport and planted them, and because they're isolated from the blight, they still persist to this day. So they're really of conservation concern.
And they're really rare.
And they're really rare, yeah.
And this is on a couple of them on someone's private property in Freeport.
In Freeport,
now, how did you find them, or did they find out about the program and nominate the trees? How did it work?
Well, it was Sharon Welton, who is the executive director of the Stevenson County Historical Society. She's the one who told us about these trees, which was phenomenal. They themselves have a state champion tree, and that's what kind of instigated this. We went over to look at that, and she goes, "Oh, by the way, you should check out these American chestnut trees." And we went over and we're like, "Oh my gosh," and she goes, "I think they're bigger than the state champion." She knew the state champion, which is currently in Mount Carroll.
Oh, okay.
So also in our area. Okay. But we're excited that they'll be officially measured in September. We've got someone coming up from Champaign to measure them for their official status.
Okay, and it's, but the state champion is based on just height and diameter. What's it based on?
Yeah, it's based on the height, and this tree is 73 feet tall, and then the girth at breast height at 4.5 feet up. This one's more than 11 feet around.
Wow.
And then it has a crown spread of about 40 feet. So.
How do the owners of this tree feel about this potential honor coming their way?
Well, I mean, I'm glad that they're open to it and going to conserve the trees.
Okay,
so, and it's also interesting that there's two trees together, because American chestnut is not self-fertile. In other words, it can't pollinate itself to create fertile nuts that you can grow new trees with. But because it has a partner right there, together they cross-pollinate and produce some nuts that are viable. And actually, the Taylor Arboretum, in Freeport has grown a few trees off of this.
Nice.
And already have them growing there.
Okay.
So
That's good. All right. So Tree of the Month, they don't get anything. They don't get the Tree of the Month, record tree, state tree. That's all they get. They get a plaque.
Well, we're talking about a future to have a plaque, some kind of recognition for these. But right now, you get on our website and you get on the database. And
there you go.
Get on the champion tree list.
You started this whole Tree of the Month thing. What is 18 months ago or so?
18 months ago, January of 2024. Yeah, that was the first one.
Have you been happy with the response it's receiving as far as nominations, or people saying, "Hey," like Sharon did, I think we got a pretty good one out here. Are you been happy with the way the program has gone on?
Yes, it has far exceeded our expectations because I think this will be like the 9th new state champion
Oh,
tree.
gee.
I know.
Out of 18?
Yeah,
That's half. That's
I
pretty
know.
good.
It's pretty remarkable. So people love their trees in this area, and yeah, we like to recognize them and get people inspired about the importance of trees.
And it's not just finding the biggest trees, although that
Right.
seems to have been a nice fallout from
Yes.
it all. But it's about trees that have a little story to them too.
Right, history and a story to the community. You bet. Like, yeah, our first inaugural tree is a well-known tree on the corner of Alpine and Spring Creek, and we've got some coming up in the works that signify some interesting businesses in the community. And so yeah, we want them. They're legacy trees.
Right.
So yes.
Even old neighborhood backyard trees you used for swings for years too.
If it's got some significance like that, please share it with us.
Okay. So, and how can people share their Tree of the Month stories or nominate their tree
Yes.
or a neighborhood tree for Tree of the Month?
Yeah, go to our website, naturalland.org, and the nomination form is on there. Or you could call our office and we can send you a form.
So who in the state is coming? I mean, are there actual tree measurers,
Yes.
big giant tree state officials doing
There
this?
are, and our volunteer, Howard Knodel, who's on our board, he actually is an official measurer, but to be a state champion tree, they want 2 people to measure
Okay,
it. So
it's important stuff.
yeah,
yes.
so they're sending up somebody from Champaign to verify or to get that second opinion before it official.
Okay, and that'll come hopefully in a few months in
Yeah,
September
a couple months.
for those American chestnut trees in Freeport, somewhere in Freeport. Drive around, you'll find them. They're big, they're tall, and there they are right there, standing like guardsmen over the neighborhood
yeah.
there. That's a pretty impressive shot, and I assume the one on the right is the one being considered for the state champion.
That picture is deceptive. It's actually the one on the left.
Oh, okay, all right.
Perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
Oh, there.
Now
That's a
you
little
can see
different,
the one
yeah.
on the left is a little more
and
substantial.
it looks a little wider, and it looks like it's got more diameter to the trunk there
bigger
as well.
girth
Now
to
that
it.
you see it.
But yeah, we had to put both of them as legacy trees because they're so valuable.
And there's
together.
and you said rare too, and it's
Yeah.
good to see that Freeport's trying to the conservation group there is trying to give them a little life there in their areas. So
Yeah.
okay, so there you go. The trees of the month of the July American chestnuts out in Freeport. The program is going strong. If you got a tree that has a story to tell, you can contact the Natural Land Institute. It's easiest online at naturalland.org. They're in 3rd Street in Rockford, or you can call them if you have some questions, 964-6666. Alan, I'm glad the program is here. I'm glad it's been successful, but keep those trees of the month coming. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We'll be right back.